Welcome everybody. Today I will be showing you how to Texas rig a crawfish. I'm also going to be showing you how to tie just like a regular fisherman's knot. So first, you're going to want to grab some line. And you see right here, that's line. This is 65-pound line. You don't need that. You don't really need this much line, but I'm using it like that heavyweight of line, but I'm using that so you guys can see. So what you're going to need to do this is you're going to need a crawfish, just like this. You're going to need an extra wide gap ESW hook and a bullet weight. So the thing with your bullet weight is you're going to need to have it the size of your crawfish. So this is a perfect size because it is the exact size of my crawfish. You don't want it too small or too big because then the weight and the action will kind of be off. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to take your hook, your bullet weight, and you're going to put the line through the bullet weight, just like this. You see how my line's through the bullet weight? And you're going to pull it down, okay? Next thing we're going to do is we're going to tie our hook. Alright, so the first step in tying a quality fisherman's knot is you see this loop right here on the end of our hook, right there, right? You're going to put your line through that hole, okay? Then you're going to pull it through, and then you hold your line like this, like that, okay? And you're going to twist your hook 7 to 8 times. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to want to take the end of your line right here, and you're going to stick it through this hole. Okay, so you see how we have our line here and our loop, and there's a loop right at the end of our little circle. We're going to put the line, thread the line through that loop, okay? Just like that. So now we have our hook, our line, and this big loop right here. We're gonna stick this line through that loop one more time, okay? So now we have this little jumble right here and our line. You're gonna take your line and your hook and you're gonna pull it really tight like that. So you see how you have that little knot, and you're gonna keep pulling until it slips all the way down to your hook like that. Which I don't have scissors right now, but what you would usually do is you would cut this line off. So I'm gonna go cut that off real quick. So since we tied our hook, your next step should be, well, hold up, I gotta put my slip weight back on because I don't have line attached to a reel right now. Okay. So this is what your rig should look like right now. You got your hook and you have your slip weight. Okay? The next thing we're going to do is we're going to rig our crawfish. Okay, so our crawfish is a little harder than tying a knot. So what we're going to start off is, if you see this head right here, we're going to put our hook head right into the middle of it. Just like that. See how I didn't go past the curved part right here? Then you need to exit the craw. Exit him, okay? Just like that. Now what you're going to do is you're going to pull the hook all the way through, all the way up. And then when you get to this part, you got that little square, you're going to twist the hook. So you're going to pull your craw all the way through, just like that, until this little square part right here. And at that square part, you're going to push, and then you're going to twist your hook. So your craw should be right over that square part, okay? The next thing you want to do is we're going to bend the craw into this, we're going to bend him, because if you don't bend him, he's going to look really weird and stretched out. So once we bend him like that, you see how we're kind of bent to the curve of the hook. You're going to stick the hook into him, right? And when you exit, you should have a craw looking like that. And if this will make a weedless craw. And if you want to make him really, really weedless, you can stick the hook into the craw's body like that, so there's no exposed hook. And once you do that, once you hook at a fish, it pops out. All right. So our final rig. Put my slip weight back on again. Our final rig should look like this. A Texas rigged crawfish. And you would definitely want to work this on the bottom when the bite gets real tough. This works great for bass, and smaller ones work great for smallmouth bass too. And yeah, that's how you tie a fisherman's knot and Texas rigged craw.